All right, I had an absolutely horrendous fail on this level last night. It wasn't actually this attempt, but then I tried another one, and I realized after like 15 minutes that I was just way too tired. So I went ahead and went to bed and just left it as is. So let's reset it and we'll go through, and I will explain my loss when we get there, because it's kind of funny. It didn't even take me that long, but I just, well, I mean, it was like I was playing the level not knowing what was going to happen, because I had forgotten the special lose condition. I thought it was something different. I thought you lost if the boss like got all the way to the end of this hallway, and that is not the special condition to lose. And so like I got to a following section and just instantly lost, which was kind of funny. The scenario is complete when the orphan is dead. At the end of that round, read 88. You stand on the Overseer's platform above the core of the unfettered complex, face to face with the automaton leader. The orphan does not speak, it only stares. You wouldn't think that a being made of metal could hate, and yet this machine radiates male violence. This bloodless thing, this conglomeration of scrap, it scowls at you with rich menace, and then turns to a small metal dais at the rear of the platform. Will not be cast aside again so easily, the orphan says. A blast of searing blue light erupts and reaches out to envelop the orphan in a protective blue shell, enclosing the furious automaton in a pulsing shield of energy. The source of this energy is clear. A hulking pillar, so large that you had at first taken it for a wall, stands nearby, powering the orphan's shield with a thrashing, unstable beam of light. It pulses and hums in erratic waves, pulling chips of metal from the other machines and consuming them like moths in a flame. Still, the orphan draws on it greedily, unconcerned with damage to nearby equipment. We will not be put down, slaver. Not by you. Not by anyone. Two large doors slam open on either side of the platform, and several thick-plated steel automatons emerge. More soulless things come to defend their leader. This is their final stand, and they will hold nothing back. It is down to this. You must destroy the orphan. Alright. Door is locked. The glowing orb in the center has 60 hit points. It's an enemy to us, an ally to monsters. The orphan is immune to all damage and forced movement, and cannot move in any way at this time. When we look at his specials, Special 1, he heals 15 into the glowing orb. And Special 2, he will move, but he can't move right now. And he will attack at range 6 with Brittle, and his attack is 8. His base attack is 8. When the orb is destroyed, we read a thing. So that puts us in an interesting predicament. My very first reaction on a level like this is like, okay, rush down the orb and then rush down the boss. But these characters are not dealing 200 damage anytime super quickly. It will take a while for us to deal that kind of damage. So I think what I did, that it worked very, very well in the beginning of this first room yesterday, is just kind of slow play it. So this guy, he can't move, so he has one range 6 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which gives us like a radius like this. So if we stay in these 8 hexes, the boss can never hit one of my characters. Now, what I was thinking about while I was laying in bed last night is how exactly I want to approach this. What I would love to do is get hazards on both sides. Because like the thing says, the boss is immune to forced movement. And, I learned yesterday when I destroyed the orb and I got to read the thing, he is immune to forced movement for the entire scenario. Which actually means I don't want to bring this card. I brought this card because I thought I needed to prevent him from getting all the way to the edge. So I was like, okay, I'll just pull him. And that does not work. So maybe I'll want cooling to get a nice heal 5. What else could I do? Level 1 and X cards. I've got quite a few of them now. Okay, melted armor to hit the boss harder isn't too bad. Flowing fire for just a lot of move might be good. And it can make hazards. Or lava bomb just to make a hazard. Yeah, let's just bring lava bomb. Whatever, that's fine. So what I'm thinking, I can just summon right here. I can summon a skeleton right here, and I can just basically summon a skeleton right here every turn on Bone Shaper. And then the skeleton would tank the Orphan if the Orphan is going to attack. Because these guys have Retaliate 5, that's going to one-shot a thing. I could... what I attempted my first time was to bring Decaying Will and play it on turn 1. The problem is... it's just these 2 Flaming Blade Spinners at the beginning, and my other 2 characters are already really good at dealing with them. Because, like, obviously Pyro does really well into Blade Spinners, since you just push and pull them and don't suffer Retaliate. And Fist is not that bad, since I can Brittle, since I have a push with Frost Eruption. So, I don't really need Bone Shaper to be doing that. So I think I'm going to drop Decaying Will, and instead I'm going to bring the Wraith. Because the Wraith is going to give me access to some healing by pulling whatever it's called. By pulling Rolling Heals onto Bone Shaper. And I just think that that's going to be really valuable, because it will, like, double the amount of Rolling Heals that I get. And then the goal is just to stack up Bone Ball as high as possible, because if I can attack the boss for 8 every turn, and if he's just single target taking 1 charge away from Bone Ball, like, we just don't care, right? We just need enough healing to be able to replace the skeletons as they get used. So that is my plan. So we can start with a summon out. Let's just start with one of these guys. Just a regular skeleton, and we'll just put it right here, and then skeleton will tank. Then I just need to keep my characters in the back and we'll be fine. I'm also thinking I will go ahead and summon the Wraith on turn 1 here. If I just summon it like where Fist is standing, that sounds pretty good to me. So summon the Wraith and do what? Maybe just move and make Leaf? I think I like that. Let's see, on Fist. Well, oh, we don't need these. Do I have... okay. I'll just put these old ones back. Kill an enemy with 3 elements in the scenario with 3 or fewer hit points. That works for me. More loot than anybody else. Less loot than anybody else. 2 cards to the lost pile before the first rest. Let's go less loot? I'm not sure. Maybe more loot would be easier. So how can I get... okay, I've got the right number of cards. What I did yesterday that worked decently was I used Rain of Fire to put 2 hazards here and Living Magma Bottom to move the hazard and make this guy suffer. I'm wondering if there's a better way to get a couple more out to just do damage a little bit quicker. What if I go like this? This might be better. If I could have fire, I could go ahead and do Igneous Path and go like 1, 2. What if I start here? Igneous Path, Rain of Fire. I like that. Let's do this. And then here we'll just go Mountain's Fist to immobilize this guy so he can't get multi-target, I think. With one with the mountain. And I think I like this setup a little bit more. So Bone Shaper first. I just don't want the skeleton to go and take Retaliate. Yeah, because the Orphan is doing Special 2, which is his attack. So he's going to attack 1 target in range 6. Steel Automaton is moving less, which is nice because he's just back in this corner. So, Blade Spinners are just setting Shield and Retaliate, which is fine because I'm not hurting them. They're not moving. That's actually really good. I think this is a very good start. So I'm going to start with Horn of Command to just move skeleton this way. And then I'm going to go ahead and summon my Wraith. And I'll go ahead and set a Flesh Shield. So next damage can be ignored, and then skeleton, he'll ignore the damage, and then if this guy's attacking next turn again, then we'll still be set with the Flesh Shield. And we'll summon the Wraith back here, and we just have to make sure the Blade Spinners don't reach. Actually, I guess I want Wraith here, don't I? Or maybe down here? I guess Fist could just immobilize every turn. That could be a play. We'll figure out exactly how we need to do it to keep it safe. But I think I can keep Wraith safe here. And we do have Flesh Shield as well. So Bone Shaper... Oh, Bone Shaper is also going to set fire. Oh, wait, Fist is next. Fist can fire with Circlet of Elements. Okay, cool. So I don't even need to use the Mana Potion here. So Fist, we will Circlet of Elements the Dark to fire. And then move here, immobilize this guy. Oh, I guess that didn't matter. Dang, I wish I were later than them. But that's okay. I mean, I can just end on this guy, and that works for me. And I'll one with the mountain. Then the Blade Spinners go, and they just set shield and retaliate. Then the Orphan goes, and he just attacks this skeleton for 8. And it'll use the Flesh Shield. Maybe Flesh Shield wasn't the best idea. I don't know. Attack for 8 with Brittle. Boom. Pyro can use the fire. So first we'll go ahead and Rain of Fire. Create 2 hazards in hexes within range 3. All allies and enemies adjacent suffer 1. And then we'll go 1-2 with Igneous Path. Oh, I already did the XP. Oh, no, yeah, I get 1 XP on each. I guess I didn't really need the fire, did I? Because I don't actually get anything from putting it right there. What if I go like this? I think that's actually better. I can make this guy suffer a lot of damage. He also needs to suffer 1 from the Rain of Fire. I can make this guy suffer a lot next turn, and then I just need to work on getting this Blade Spinner over here. And we're in good shape. Okay. New turn? Oh, Steel Automaton has move 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's see. So, Skeleton's going to come here to hit the Steel Automaton, so that gives me another chance at a rolling heal, which is nice. I guess that means that I want to go fast. Wraith is going to hit. I need to make sure this Blade Spinner can't kill. So maybe that means that I want to just do a Flow of the Black River to position the Wraith in a good spot. And then maybe I'll just summon more skeletons. So we'll do a Grave Digging to summon another skeleton to face tank. Mountain's Fist costs 4 to recover. I'm thinking I probably just want to immobilize this guy, which would mean Mountain's Fist bottom. And then do I attack him and take 5 retaliate? I could just immobilize him and... Do I have any tops that I can set an element without attacking? Not really. Because Frost Eruption is gonna... I can't immobilize him and Frost Eruption. I guess I'll just Mountain's Fist him. It's not... Oh. But that's the immobilize. Oh my goodness, I've got to have a way to do this. Maybe I might have messed up my cards. I should have brought the Encased Punch, I think. But too late. Okay, Pyro I think is easy. I want to return to the source to pull this guy in. And so he'll suffer 12 on the pull and 3 on the thing. And then I guess I just push him with Liquid Stone. And that'll do some decent damage to him. I would love to have Leaf for that. I don't know if going at 28 is okay or if I need to go at 14. I'm trying to think of Blade Spinner cards. I'm not thinking of anything that underspeeds 28. So maybe we'll try going at 28. And then way will be after this, and we can have the Leaf. Do I have any really good way of setting Leaf here? I could just not summon. What if I do Flow of the Black River to heal and Solid Bones to set Leaf? That might be a little bit nicer. And then I would also love to have Leaf here for Draw of the Bedrock. So can I go just right after Bone Shaper? Right after 18? I can go at 21. And I can ward myself and I can Draw of the Bedrock. I like that. And then I'll reset the leaf for Pyro. We got there. Okay, Steel Automaton just shields. Orphan outspeeds, which means he'll hit the skeleton. Is there any reason to not just Boots of Speed right here? I think I'll just Boots of Speed so that I can go first. So skeleton comes here and attacks, and he draws a rolling heal. No, but he sets an element. We need to check what blade spinners are doing, but I think we're going to be okay. And then Wraith attacks. Who does Wraith attack? This guy? Or he attacks whichever is lower, which is this guy. So attack for 1 up top. Oh, and it misses. Okay. Did not get my rolling heals like I wanted. So I can either heal myself and set leaf or move my guy. Move 3 on blade spinner, and he's going to be here. So he is hitting Wraith. Basically, no matter what. And he's attacking Wraith for 8. Oh. One, 2, 3. So if I move Wraith here, it's safe. So I guess I'll do that. I'll move Wraith 2. Just to make sure it stays safe. And then with this, I should have set Leaf rather than Dark, but we'll just use the mana potion. And I'm not ecstatic about any of that, but I guess it's okay. I could come down here with the move 2 and do a melee attack for 2. But that doesn't feel worth it. Okay, that finished Bone Shaper because of Boots of Speed. Now it's Fist. So we will use the leaf. Or I guess first... Well, this guy's hitting really hard, so we'll save the ward. So we'll attack for 2 and brittle him and get a shield. No, we want to save the balance scales. Okay, so we do 2. And we brittle him. We'll suffer 5 retaliate. We need to regen. We suffer 5 retaliate. We have armor for when he hits us this turn. And then, now we have move to... Oh. So this guy's not immobilized, which is... How did I manage to do this? So now he would come here and hit the Wraith. I just should not have summoned the Wraith. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, fine. We'll come here, and now the Blade Spinner will see this. Move, set leaf. Oh, which means with the draw of the bedrock, we can set a different element. But we don't really care about any other element, do we? We'll set ice. We have 1 shield, and then we move and we ward ourselves. And set leaf. Oh, this was really poorly played. Steel Automaton gets shield. Oh, does that mean that I did a damage to him? I did do 1 damage to him because he didn't have the shield yet. Orphan attacks the skeleton. He dies. Pyro. We're just gonna hope that Pyro can save everybody here. I think it's possible. So attack this guy with Return to the Source. So attack for 3, range 4, pull 3. It'll deal 4. Then pull him 1, 2, 3. He suffers 12. Then I suffer 5 retaliate because I pulled him in. Then we ignore the next source of damage to him. Next source of hazard. And we will push him with Liquid Stone. So push him, ignore, 2, 3. And so he'll suffer 4. Oh, that's not nearly enough. And Pyro can't save everybody. Oh, well. Oh, wait, but he only has move 3. So he just goes 1, 2, 3 now because I push him here instead of here. And so this guy doesn't actually hit. Okay, cool. And it's this guy next, right? So we already negated the return to the source damage, so we don't need to worry about that. This guy just goes 1, 2, 3, and he can't reach. So he'll suffer 4 going through there. Then this guy will come up here. We will hit him with the parrying gauntlet. Attack for 3, attack for 4, strengthen. Show me a rolling push. Easy. Okay, this guy takes 8. And then we can push him, and he has finished his movement, so he can't move anymore, so he can't target anybody. Okay. I got a little bit lucky there. A little bit lucky there. But it worked out. So this guy is almost dead. Just a pull 2 guaranteed kills him. Man, is there not any better way to get that? There might not be. Well, hold on. Is there any way to actually get the pull 2? Because I don't have any more pulls. I guess I could come here and push 2 with Heat Wave. That puts me in range of the Orphan, though. What are we looking at shuffle-wise? Okay, so only a 2 in 7 chance that the Orphan is doing his big, powerful attack. So that's good. So I guess Heat Wave could kill this guy. It also can push the Steel Automaton back to here, which is pretty nice. I'll have to suffer 2. But it wouldn't be the end of the world. I could also just Quenched Rage to push this guy and kill him. And then I get to save my fast card, and I don't have to suffer the 2. The only problem is that 30 might be too slow, because I have to play this move forward to get there. So I think I will just do Heat Wave. That means that I need Bone Shaper to move 3 and make a summon here, just in case the Orphan is attacking. And Fist... we need Thick Frost, right? Well, what if I want Draw of the Bedrock? What if I want Draw of the Bedrock? I would only have to suffer 1. If these guys are both out of the way, I would love to pull this guy in and then Frost Eruption and push him up. Maybe that's not a play. Ice Uppercut. Ooh, oh, that's so good. Draw of the Bedrock, Ice Uppercut. Okay, cool. I love it. It's beautiful. I think this turn works out. The only thing is... Oh, okay. Bone Shaper, I didn't actually play cards. Bone Shaper, I want to go fast, and we're not very fast. I guess worst case scenario is Pyro loses a card. And maybe that's not the end of the world. Yeah, so we'll call it that. I guess I'll just go relatively fast, play this Recycled Limbs, and we can get some healing. I say relatively fast. It's really not fast. And then do I just command the Wretched and hope to get a rolling heal out of Wraith? Okay, beautiful. Orphan doing nothing. What is Automaton doing? Beautiful. Nothing. I love it. Okay. So Pyro goes 1, 2, 3. And then we'll make this guy suffer 2. And push him. Boom, boom. And he dies. This guy is also in range 3 for the Heat Wave, so we can push him back into the corner. Although maybe I don't even want to. Maybe I want to keep him closer, because I want to get him over to these hazards eventually. So actually, I think I won't push him. And then I can't push anybody else. So that's Heat Wave. That's Pyro done. We'll have to suffer 2 next turn. We have Ghost Cloak if we like need to use it, but I would like to save that. Pyro's done. Fist, I love this right here. We're going to pull this guy in with Draw of the Bedrock. Boom. Oh, what's his speed? Okay, cool. He's slower than Bone Shaper. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Pull him in. We set Retaliate. And then attack him with Icy Uppercut. Oh, okay. That's fine. I didn't even think about this. There needs to be ice under him for the Icy Uppercut. But we'll use the Freezing Crystal. No harm, no foul, right? Put the Freezing Crystal under him. And then now it's attack for 6 with push, and we'll eat the ice to give him an immobilize. Attack for 6, we will balance scales this. And we can set leaf or ice. I think we will set the leaf. It's generally more useful for my party. He takes 7. We push him away so we don't suffer the retaliate, and he is immobilized, meaning he cannot move, meaning he cannot attack enemies adjacent to hexes entered during the move action. So Fist is done. Very, very nice turn. Orphan cannot move, so he just does nothing. Bone Shaper. Wraith still sees Blade Spinner, because it's 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. And we'll draw a Rolling Heal. Okay. Oh, okay. This is very nice. So the Blade Spinner cannot do any attacks out of this. He simply cannot do any. Because he's not moving. So there are no hexes adjacent to exit places in the movability. So I don't have to run away on Bone Shaper, because he literally can't attack. So I'll just set Recycled Limbs. Next 3 deaths of figures get to do a heal. And then Command the Wretched. I think I'm going to move Wraith away from the Orphan, so we don't have to worry about that, and just attack it for 1. And we're just still not going to draw any of the useful things. He's immobilized, so he does nothing. Steel Automaton does nothing. Why do I have too many cards now? Wait, what? 1, 2, plus 5. Plus 5 is 12. Oh, because I start with 1 card played. Okay, and now we just Frost Eruption on Fist. Let's see. Icy Uppercut, draw of the Bedrock. It would have been really nice had we gotten the place an ice adjacent. And we could have placed an ice right here, and then we could have Icy Uppercutted again. But I guess since we didn't get that, and we don't have a pull bottom. Oh, but I can Mountain's Fist Frost Eruption here, and that's really good. So maybe I keep Ice Uppercut, because I don't think Draw of the Bedrock does anything else here. 5 is 4 health. It's not amazing, but now I can just move with Mountain's Fist, immobilize, and then push with Frost Eruption. And I guess I need a +2 to kill, which definitely could happen, but the immobilize keeps everybody safe no matter what, which is very, very nice. Let's see. This guy would love to make some more hazards to hurt this guy. I guess if I just run... No, I would need to move 3 to get out of range of the Orphan. Also, his special 2s are really fast. So that would be really bad. How fast is Fist going? So if he gets the 17 speed special 2... Okay, good. He doesn't have the 11. We'll just hope that it's not a special 2, but Fist could run over and tank if we deem it necessary. And then I guess Pyro will just go relatively fast, and maybe I just move a hazard over here to get it close to Steel Automaton with Living Magma. Or maybe I just move 2, heal 2. I kind of like that. And then maybe this guy will come forward and we can Quenched Rage him next turn. Bone Shaper, I really wish I had saved some of my faster initiatives, but we'll just go as fast as we can and summon. Okay, Steel Automaton does nothing. I like that. Orphan is healing the orb, so nothing. I love that. Blade Spinner, we don't have to worry about because he's going to be immobilized. So Fist comes here, immobilizes with Mountain's Fist. Then we'll attack for 2 with push. It does 4. And then I push him, boom, boom, and he dies. We set ice. We can put icy terrain right here. Good job, Fist. I literally didn't even get attacked. I've only suffered damage from Retaliate 1 time and then recovering cards, which is kind of dumb, but that's okay. Fist is done. Pyro, I think it's just going to be move 2, right? Move 2 and then Deep Fury heal 2. Let's go ahead and check this just in case Is there a random item here? Yeah, there is random item here. I don't know if there are any like useful ones we could get, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so Wraith does have to get one closer to hit the glowing orb. But that's okay. It'll do that. And it misses again. And then I think I'm just going to move 2 and summon. Man, is there any better way for me to... No, not really. Oops. Okay, so I'll move 2, suffer 6, and then we get 2 skeletons, which is nice because these guys will tank for us. I think I'm going to go ahead and play these. Heal 4. I haven't drawn a single rolling heal yet, which was the entire point of playing this. Oh, we killed the blade spinner, so 1 recycled limbs heal would go off. And let's put it here. Bone Shaper's done. Orphan heals the orb. For 15. So Wraith was never doing anything, but that's okay. I guess I go ahead and summon Bone Ball. And I can Grave Digging bottom to get a skeleton from the discard pile. Why not? And then when skeletons die, I get to heal allies with the recycled limbs, so that's going to be really useful. Fist is really going to appreciate that. Mountain's Fist or Frost Eruption? Definitely Frost Eruption, right? So I just want to... I guess I'll move and switch the element to Leaf, and then next turn I can Frost Eruption. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get to here. I really wanted the automaton like way over here so that I could push him through hazards and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe we can just ignore him if he's going to do nothing every turn. I don't know how I'm getting him there. I guess return to the source at this point gets him really close. Either way, it's really not much of an issue, right? So, Ice Uppercut, and then I guess just Frost Eruption. We'll go late and see if we can possibly Quenched Rage in some way, but I don't think so. Seal Automaton gets Body Block. I like that. Orphan is healing the orb. That's fine. So Fist first, regens, moves 4, switches this to Leaf, and then we'll set Ice with that. So move 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can attack this area. We'll go ahead and make Ice here. Once we destroy the orb, it'll be faster to reach this next room. And attack for 2 into the orb will disadvantage it. Okay, it does 1. Steel Automaton, he just moves 1 and sets Retaliate. But it's only Retaliate 2, so it's not even to kill the skeleton. Love that. Then the Orphan is next. He will heal the orb for 15. And then Pyro. So... yeah, I guess I just moved 2. Let's see. If I go here, then I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 away from being able to push him. What if I go... if I go here, then I can pull him and push him. Oops, push him. So I'll go up here. And then Bone Shaper. So Wraith first. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll hit the automaton. As will skeleton number 1. He's immune to poison. I don't think he takes any damage. He does take 2 retaliate. Or, not him. Skeleton takes 2 retaliate. And then this guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. So if he's here, he's 3 away. If he goes here, he's 2 away. So he can get closer to the orb if he goes this way. So I think he does that. And then we'll go ahead and summon Bone Ball. And do I want a Grave Digging? I would have to suffer 3. It's probably worth it. Assuming I can draw some rolling heals. But it just hasn't happened yet. Summon this over here. Oh, and I need the Bone Ball. Bone Ball gets to move 3. So maybe I'll put Bone Ball up here. Bone Ball will go 1, 2. Oh, wait, that means that this guy would have been able to hit. So he would have gone here. So this guy goes, this guy goes, this guy will be going towards this hex, I guess. Maybe if we do this, Bone Ball will be seeing... I need to make sure I put these in the right order. So it's Wraith, and then the 2 Rotting Multitudes. And then, I guess the question is, what do I do first, the Grave Digging or the Bone Ball? Right, and that's on this turn that we figure that out. So, if Bone Ball goes 1, 2, 3, and I want this guy to go 1, 2, then I want Bone Ball first. So let's put this guy at 4. And that finishes Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper definitely just long rests. We get something useful, right? We'll recover Frost Eruption. And then now we have the elements, and we can just Frost Eruption to heal. Skeletons will hopefully tank. One of them, hopefully 2 of them will die. I did not do the Heat Wave Suffer, but that's why we put the card there. And then I think we just long rest here. I don't see any reason not to. Orphan is fast, which means he's hitting Fist. Whoops. Okay, well, attack for 8 and a Fist. It does 10, so we will thick-skinned it. Oh, actually, maybe not. Because we only take 5 if we use both armors. I think I'll save the thick skin. We get brittled, but our turn is next, so we'll just regenerate off the brittle. Honestly, I think that's maybe better. And then, what am I doing? Healing for 4 and getting a bless. Did I regenerate already? I probably did, right? Oh, I can health potion as well. And then just attack for 3 into orb, and it does 2. We'll get there eventually. Just hurting this guy is a problem. Steel Automaton, he's just going to attack the skeleton. Attack for 5, and it kills. But that kills one of my summons. It's one of the Rotting Multitudes, so the summon still stays up. But we get the Recycled Limbs, so we can heal 2 into Fist. Yeah, we definitely did not need to immune the damage on Fist, since we had so much healing coming out. That does affect my summons, though. So Wraith will hit Automaton and does no damage. And then Skeleton number 2 will hit Automaton and does 1. And now Bone Ball sees 1, 2, 3, and he attacks for 3. And he does 2, and he sets Leaf, which is good for Pyro. And now this guy sees he could end here, which would put him 1, 2, 3 away from hitting, or he could end here, which puts him 1, 2 away from hitting. So this guy goes here. Bone Shaper heals 2, and do I need to bring down any cards? I'll bring down Recycled Limbs. And then I could bring down... Let's bring down Rotting Multitude, which is summon number 2. Because I can get 2 summons out of that. Oh. Recover these. And what do I want to drop? Solid Bones, I think. I feel like that's what I need the least, although I really need some faster cards. That was definitely an issue that I had to go so slow. Okay, so here... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Man, that does not look like 10 cards. What am I dropping? What am I dropping? What am I dropping? Quenched Rage could be pretty good on this turn. Maybe Living Magma is just not necessary. So I'm thinking... Oh, no, not Quench Rage on this turn, but Quench Rage next turn. So if I do Return to the Source, I pull this guy here. And then I can do Liquid Stone to push him 1, 2, 3. And then if I could get down here, which I guess move 5 jump and have Leaf, then Quenched Rage probably kills. So that's the plan. That's the plan for Pyro to kill. Return to the source with Liquid Stone. How much is Quenched Rage doing? If I can push it, if he's like here, or... Okay, no. If I only pull him in, I can only get 2 Quenched Rages, which would just be 1 doubled. But if it does 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 4 is 20. So that, yeah, it doesn't one-shot this turn, but I can kill him next turn. I think that play works out. Oh, we have to ignore one of the return to the source damages, but that's fine. Here, we just want summons to... I guess I want to bring in more summons. I just want rolling heals. How is that too much to ask for? Is crazy. I guess I want to go fast so that Bone Ball doesn't die. And I guess I can just bring in another summon. Here we'll recover Frost Eruption. And we'll just do that. I guess it'll just be an attack for 2, but I get to heal. Pyro. Pulls in with Return to the Source. Ooh, I get to make a hazard. So make a hazard here. Pull him. The attack for 3 does no damage, but he does suffer 4 from this hazard. Then we set the return to the source, so he ignores 1 hazard damage, and then I can push him for 3. What is he doing? Moving and making adjacents suffer. So if I push him down here, he kills the Wraith. I guess unless I move the Wraith here, then he just goes here and would just get Bone Shaper. But he makes Bone Shaper suffer 4. That's fine. So he will suffer 4, because he would have suffered 8, but the return to the source negates one of them. Then Bone Shaper. Oh, I hate this. Oh, it also means that I can't Flesh Shield. It's okay. Bone Shaper, we're going to Horn of Command the Wraith. Tell it to move here. And I guess attack the orb, and it does 1 damage. Then I will suffer 1 to summon a Grave Digging. Well, not yet. This guy, I guess, goes here, and Bone Ball goes here. Wait, who is first? Bone Ball or Skeleton number 1? Bone Ball is first. I can move Bone Ball here, and then Skeleton number 1 will stack on top of him. I like that more. So Bone Ball has 1 stack on him. And Bone Ball attacks for 3. Finally, it does 5 to the thing, and we get Leaf again. I feel like I draw that +2 Leaf Dark way more frequently than I draw Rolling Heals, which is crazy. Okay, then I suffer 1 to summon Grave Digging. I already suffered the 1 because I drew a Rolling Heal and I was at 6 health when the turn started. Suffer 1 to summon Grave Digging. And then I'll suffer 2 to set a Flesh Shield. And Bone Shaper's done. Steel Automaton, he sees just moving 1 to get this guy. And then the Flesh Shield will go off and the skeleton stays alive. Orphan... Oh, I did not realize he was multi-target. Oh well. Attack for 7 into Fist. Attack for 7 into Bone Ball. Fist takes 5. And Bone Ball... I gave Bone Ball 1 shield. It was attack for 7 with Warden's Robes as well. We have 3 shield. And he attacked for 8, so we take 5. So I didn't need the Protective Scepter. I would have survived anyway, but that's okay. Fist. Ooh, does Fist eat the leaf for 2 extra heal? Probably not, because I need Quenched Rage, right? If I just push, he only suffers 12. So I do need the Quenched Rage leaf to kill this guy. Which I feel like it took way too long for me to kill him. But at least we've got him. So I'll just heal 2 on Fist and regenerate as well. And then I'll just attack for 2. Am I advantage or disadvantage? I'm on advantage. Nah, let's just attack for 2. Okay. It does 4. And done. Fist is long resting. Oh, I could have used my boots to back off. Well, maybe I wouldn't have wanted to do that. Here I need move 5 jump with quenched rage, and that'll kill this guy. I guess if I go after on Bone Shaper, then Skeleton will come up and stack onto Bone Ball, which I think is what I want. Although I need attacks for rolling heals. Well, we can flow the Black River heal top on this rest cycle. I want to go after, so maybe we'll just do recycled limbs. And just bring in a cheaper skeleton. Or maybe I'll command an attack. I'll command an attack to hopefully draw another rolling heal. Orphan is fast, but now he targets Bone Ball, which isn't the end of the world. Especially if it misses. It reverse misses, and so it's an attack for 16. So that'll just use a Bone Ball tick, which is what I think makes Bone Ball really nice in this scenario. Hopefully I can get it stacked. Then Pyro, move 5 jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Quenched Rage with the Leaf. Double the damage inflicted by any hazardous terrain the target moved through, then replace those with obstacles. So 4, 8, 12, plus 4, plus 4. He suffers 20. And then these become obstacles. Done. So he is done, and now Bone Shaper. So Wraith, Bone Ball, Skeleton. Okay, 2 damage. That's 6. So that's 8. And then this guy will just stack. So this goes down, and we get a stack. And now Bone Ball can immune to something. Unfortunately, I don't get the recycled limbs on it yet, but we'll set recycled limbs, and then we'll command Bone Ball to attack. So Bone Ball's now attack for 4. This makes it attack for 5. And it does 5. So we're getting there eventually. I really think that my best bet is just going to be to kind of slow play it. My best bet is to draw freaking rolling heals. Where are they? Like, I really want to check this to make sure they're in here, and the game didn't like glitch and give me +2 darks. I'm gonna check it, and then I'm gonna shuffle it. Oh, I had a rolling heal next, but I wasn't going to get my rolling heals for a long time. They were all at the end. Miss was at the end too, unfortunately. We had both the other 2 +2 darks coming soon. So many zeros. But it's shuffled now, so Bone Shaper's done. Fist heals 3. So Fist can immune damage still. I guess I need to flow of the Black River to heal. It's not even a huge heal, but I'll flow the Black River and maybe move up this way, and then the next turn move up here, and I can Rotting Multitude. I don't know. Fist. Let's see. Draw of the Bedrock is kind of useless now, right? Because the boss is immune to Brittle. He's immune to, like, everything. Wound, poison, disarm, brittle, immobilize, stun. So he's doing... I think he can just be muddled. And monsters are immune to impair. He can be baned as well. But yeah. He's immune to most everything. But that's okay. Do we have any clarity on what card he's pulling? Oh. The thing glitched and didn't shuffle when he drew special 1. On turn 1? I don't know. Well, not my fault. So no clarity on what he's drawing. He could draw any of his cards. But that's fine. I kind of like the idea of just Thick Frost moving up closer to him for Fist to be the one to tank and getting warded. And then if he hits me, who cares? So what if we just Ice Uppercut Thick Frost? Then it'll be really expensive to recover a card, but I'm fine with it. We already picked cards there, and then Pyro doesn't have much that it's doing in just attacking an orb. I think we'll just start moving over that direction and trying to look pretty. We can attack it for 4 with Under Pressure. I think the main goal is going to be to get Pyro ready as soon as the orb is destroyed to have a move 5 jump to move into this room and cause some chaos. I think that's my big takeaway play that I want. So I don't want to break the orb for like 2 or 3 turns, or 3 or 4 turns maybe. Fist, Bone Shaper, Orphan is healing the orb. That is good with me. I appreciate that. So let's attack for 5 advantage. Ooh, we can get Element or +1 extra damage. I think we'll take the Element, so we deal 6. And then I will move. Oh, but I'm moving and making leaf, so I'll take the 7. And move, make leaf, ward myself. Let's see, do I want to turn the dark into anything with my helmet? It doesn't particularly help here. So I guess we'll leave it alone. Well, let's turn it into ice, and then next turn maybe I just Thick Frost bottom again. And it's just going to cost me 2 to recover it. Because he'll be healing the orb. Bone Shaper, attack for 1, and then attack for 4. There we go. That's why we shuffled the deck, baby. It does 5. Did I do my rolling heals? Yeah, because I only had 5 health. So I did do the rolling heals. And then now I'll heal myself for 3. And move for 2. Done. Pyro, just move for 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Why not, right? And attack for 3. Cool. Cool. Orphan heals the orb for 15. So 23 plus 15 is 38. We will just move up here and Rotting Multitude, now that we're healthy again. Thick Frost and grab the Bless, and just attack for 3 with Mountain's Fist, I think. And then part of me just wants to long rest. But given that he healed it this time, I don't think we have enough. So we will, we'll just Under Pressure and hit it this time, and then move even closer to that direction. Orphan is going fast and hitting Fist, so maybe this is where we'll immune the damage. I don't know. Pyro, attack for 4 with Under Pressure. Let's make it 5, strengthened. Dodge the miss. It does 6. And then just move 2. Move 1 so that Fist is the tank. Orphan, attack for 8 into Fist. +1 is 9, so I could take 4. Yeah, let's take 4. Better to take 4 than to use the Thick Skin, right? And then Fist is next, so we regen off the Brittle. I can... Oh, I don't even have a use for this leaf, do I? So I could Thick Frost top to get a use of the leaf. But then I'm not really doing anything. So I think I will eat the ice for a Bless and ward myself and reset the leaf and just attack for 3. Oh. Ah, dang. I could have even disadvantaged it and then not worried about missing. That's okay, I guess. I'm warded. Dang. Alright. Bone Bone Shaper, attack for 1, attack for 4. There we go. They deal 1 and 6, so that's 7. And then Bone Shaper will move, suffer 6. Guess I might as well move here, right? And get out 2 skeletons. Okay. Nothing has died, so we're not going to get anything out of recycled limbs here, I guess. That's okay. And I don't have Horn of Command, so I can't tell my skeletons to go into the thing. I'm wondering if it's worth it to use my Blessed Potion here. I was hoping Bone Ball was going to get stacked up really high. I guess I needed to be summoning them over here, because if I summon here and here, I guess I could do that this turn, couldn't I? I can, because I was here, so I'll go here instead. It's less damage into the orb, but it's more stacks into Bone Ball. Because both of them just seem move to end on Bone Horde to attack the orb. So that's what I'll do. I'll come over here instead. Fewer rolling heals, but it'll give me 2 heals into Bone Ball as well. So we will just long rest. It'll get 2 recycled limbs, which is good. Fist still has his thick skin. But we do need to suffer 2 to recover Thick Frost. So I guess I'll just play Thick Frost now and heal. Oh, and I've got Frost Eruption. That was the plan, was to stand here and heal 4 with Frost Eruption every turn. But I think I'll do Thick Frost, Frost Eruption, because I am kind of low. I might have to immune damage if he goes fast and hits. And then Pyro, we just long rest. Oh, he's hitting multi-targets. Why? At least it only kills Pyro with crit. And if we lose Igneous Path, I don't think that that's the end of the world, honestly. So Fist heals for 1 with regen, then heals for 6. Will suffer 1 less damage, and then heals for 2. Orphan, so attack for basically 6 into Fist, it does 6. And then attack for 7 into... Oh, this could go into Bone Ball rather than Pyro. I think we'll go into Bone Ball. Well, Pyro's healing 2 this turn. Attack for 7 into Pyro. Just don't crit. Okay, cool. It does 5. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then Bone Shaper. So Wraith does 2. Bone Ball does 4, so that's 6. And then both these guys will stack. And they both die. They both get killed, so it'll use 2 recycled limbs, and then we'll bring recycled limbs down. And this comes down. So this guy gets healed back up to 6. And these guys go away. Bone Shaper gets to heal for 2. And recover all these. Let's see. Flesh Shield is really good. Maybe I don't need as many skeletons. I was hoping I would be able to get out a lot of skeletons and get a good recycled limbs, but maybe that's just not possible. Maybe there's just too much going on. I really want this Wrath of the Turned Earth to be commanding extra attacks, so maybe I just drop Command the Wretched, or maybe I drop Damned Horde. 1 fewer skeleton won't be the end of the world. Pyro also long rests. Gets these back, and gets the move 8 jump back is the most important part. Or move 5 jump. Which we can make a move 9 jump if we need. And so we don't need that much movement, so we don't need Lava Bomb. And now Bone Ball is attacking for 6. And I just need 2 more stacks, which 2 stacks should not be that difficult to do, especially because I have 7 health, so I'll just Rotting Multitude. So that is what I'll do now. I can just go slow and Rotting Multitude, and then he will be quite strong. And I don't really need to do anything else, do I? Then I guess any summons I do, I can just summon for them to be on the field. So I guess I'll just set Recycled Limbs bottom with it. And then hopefully I can get up here and heal Fist. But not really. So maybe I want to hold off. I don't know. It's fine. We'll do it like it is. We're not breaking this thing this turn, are we? On the turn where I do break it, I want to be hitting the Orphan really hard as well. So we've just got attack for 6. Yeah, I think I'm not going to try to break it this turn, but then next turn I might just Wrath of the Turned Earth with Bone Ball. Because Bone Ball's going to have attack 6, and then Wrath of the Turned Earth would be attack 9, because it'll have 2 more stacks on it. And so maybe I do like Wrath of the Turned Earth with Command the Wretched, so I want Fist next to the Orphan. Let's see, if I'm doing that, then next turn I want to play Piercing Pummel, Gift of the Mountain. So we'll just suffer 1 to recover Frost Eruption. And this turn we'll just do Piercing Pummel, Frost Eruption. Hit this for 3, and then next turn we're going. So Pyro... Yeah, Fist can still immune to damage if Orphan hits. I guess I just want to move like 1, 2, 3. Because move 5 jump, I'll be fine. Just a card I don't need. I think Quenched Rage is doing nothing for the rest of the scenario. Orphan is healing the thing. Okay. That definitely messes up the plan, but it's not the end of the world, I don't think. Maybe that means I can use everything on Pyro if I need to. So I can go here. This is fine. And I'll attack the thing for 3. And it does 3. I should have done Strengthen and Heavy Sword. I don't know. Maybe I do that next turn. Fist regens, heals for 2, and attacks for 3. Let's make it disadvantage. +2 or +3 is what we get at disadvantage, so it does 5. Am I going to accidentally break it here and lose the scenario again? Only if I crit. Only if I crit, so let's just not crit. So Wraith does 2, and then I have an attack for 6 coming in right here. So if Bone Shaper crits, I lose the scenario. If Bone Ball crits. Which is maybe a risk that I'm not willing to take. 1 in 19 chance that I crit. It's slightly better than that because there are probably more rolling heals and I could roll into a crit. And if I crit, I lose. Most likely. Not guaranteed, but most likely. So I think I will just Horn of Command and tell Bone Ball to go this way. No. I don't hate Horn of Commanding. 1, 2. But I'm going to attack the thing. Cool. I didn't crit. I do 6. Because the problem is if I did... If I didn't attack it, then after the heal 15 from this turn, I would be in rough shape. Because I want to break it next turn. Although I don't know if that's happening now. Oh, but no, I don't want a Horn of Command and move him. Because I want to be able to stack him. Which only happens if he's over here. I guess I could have moved 2 and summoned in a different spot, but I wouldn't have gotten both of them, only 1. And this way I can set Recycled Limbs. And I can Amulet of Life. I can also get 3 blesses. And then now the Orphan heal. Oh, okay, we already did that. Okay. Fist suffers 2. Recovers Piercing Pummel. And then this turn I do Piercing Pummel, Gift of the Mountain. Bone Shaper just needs to go fast. I guess we'll immune damage. Oh, no, I can't because I'm low. But I want to play Flow of the Black River with a top heal, most likely. And then we will Wrath of the Turned Earth. Over here, I'll go at 21 speed and jump and push. And just hopefully this works. Who is he hitting? Okay, he's going fast and hitting Fist. That's not the end of the world. That's actually really good that he goes first. I like it. So attack for 8 into Fist. It does 16, and so that's why we saved the Thick Skin. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bone Shaper. Wraith, then Bone Ball, then the guys. Wraith does 1. Bone Ball is attacking for 6, and he does 6, so that's 7. Dang it. Skeleton moves on to Bone Ball. Skeleton moves on to Bone Ball. So he now has an attack for 8. Is his base attack. That's 2 kills, but the... Oh, Pyro came into range. So I can heal 4 onto Pyro with my recycled limbs. And then Flesh Shield doesn't get anything for me. I can just move this way. And then command an attack 9. Please break it. Please break it. There's the crit. Okay, it does 18. And I didn't draw one of my blesses, so that's good. We break the orb. And this is where it gets scary. But I think we're in good shape. The Orphan, having already gone for this turn, is really good. So when the glowing orb is destroyed, read 61.1. It's painful to stand near the light. The blue energy burns your skin and causes a deep ache in your bones, but you deliver the final strike. The orb cracks, shrieks, and explodes into a burl of smoke and blue flame that rises and mingles with the tangled pipes above. Almost immediately, the pain subsides and the Orphan drops to the ground, its shield disabled. "You animals!" the automaton shouts. Its mask is knocked loose, hanging askew. The blue light behind it is leaking out of the edges. "Do you realize what you have done? How much we have lost because of you? I will not allow it," the Orphan seethes. "I will not." The Orphan's body is wrecked, but its fury is not lessened. The lone machine scrambles to its feet and limps down one of the adjoining halls, fleeing. You think, until a flash of blue light alerts you to another possibility. You run after it and turn the corner to find the Orphan, running in halted steps past rows of tall, wired columns, drawing out sparks of blue light as it goes. It's recharging itself, stealing whatever little energy is left behind to be had. If you don't stop it quickly, you will have to face a fully revived adversary. Open door 1 and move the Orphan to it. So this is how I lost my first attempt. I thought you lost the scenario if he reached A. Did it miss a rune machine? Oh, okay, no, not in 3-player. Instead, he can now be damaged, and he immediately suffers 30 damage. 7 plus 3 is 10, times 3 is 30. In addition, it can now move and focuses on moving towards and occupying A, then finds its focus as normal and performs any other abilities as if it had no movement. It is still immune to forced movement. Special 1 now heals himself instead of the glowing orb. So he suffers 30. At the end of each of his turns, for each rune machine within range 2, the Orphan performs heal for 9 divided by 2, rounded up, is 5. Then each of those monsters suffers 5. If the Orphan's current hit points ever equals its maximum, the scenario is lost. So my first attempt, all of my characters went. The last thing to go was Bone Ball. Bone Ball attacked the thing, or the one skeleton went after him, but Bone Ball attacked the thing, broke it, the Orphan teleported here. My other characters had already gone. The ruined machines all got extra move, and so they had move 4, and they clumped around him. The Orphan healed himself for 15, and there were 5 ruined machines in range to heal him, and so he healed for 40 on on the turn that I opened the door before any of my characters got to act, and I lost the scenario. And we got move 4 again on these guys, which is really annoying. But luckily, the Orphan is already gone this turn, so he's not going to get to heal himself for a ton. I think that is all we need, and we are good to go. So Pyro has move 5 jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like this. But I might... Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I meant to load. Move 5 jump. I could turn it into move 9 jump immobilize self. I guess that this spot is fine, because my goal... Let's see, I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go one more, I can push these guys, but they all have extra move getting to me. And they're going to immobilize me anyway, actually. So I guess I might as well. I want to keep the Rune Machines away from the Orphan. I guess the problem comes, though, if he, like, clumps up with them and starts healing. So maybe I want to 2, 3, 4, go like this. I'm going to push some Rune Machines into him. But the goal is to, like, kill them. Yes. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. And so now, now I do Heat Wave. So I push 2, push 2, push 2, push 2. I mean, this part doesn't matter because these guys are just going to reach me. I get Immobilize. Wow, I accidentally clicked on Immobilize there. I'm not nearly that fast. I immobilize myself, and I'll have to suffer 2 next turn. But they're not hitting, so they're just going to come up to me and poison me. And then next turn, I can just go fast. I'll suffer my 2, and I can go invisible. Most likely. Most likely. Pyro's done. Fist is going to regen. Fist is also going to start with Gift of the Mountain. Luckily, I have an element here. I didn't even think about that. So, strengthen myself. Then, after each of my move abilities, attack 2, target all enemies adjacent to any hex I entered. Snow Imp. All characters in initiative order perform move 2. Move 2. Can't move. Move 2. 1, 2. I entered a hex adjacent to this guy, so I get to attack him for 2. We will also Power Potion. So, attack for 3. It does 5. I also can make ice right here, which I think is good for me because all of his moves are like move with jump. Actually, up here. Up here. So that finishes the Gift of the Mountain and the move 2. Oh, I guess I'm not going to get attacked, so I don't get to use my boots here. That's okay. Now I have move 3 jump with Piercing Pummel. So I can go 1, 2, 3. And I get to hit all of these guys for 3 with Gift of the Mountain. So we'll start with the boss. Attack for 3. Okay, he takes 4, and we get Leaf. And then the top guy. Okay, he takes 6. The guy on the right, he also takes 4. And then the final guy gets disarmed. That's all of them. Now I have attack for 6, advantage, heal for the damage dealt into the Orphan. Okay, it just does 7. And finally, Power Potion, or Frenzy Potion, is attack for 3. And it does 4. And we didn't draw the regular crit, but I guess we dodged the miss. Oh, it was next, too. So if only my dancing slippers were going off for the Gift of the Mountain. That's okay. It was still decent. We gained 2 experience, and Piercing Pummel is now gone. And then Rune Machines. So these guys just come here and poison, immobilize. These guys just come here and poison. And then... Oh, the Orphan already had his turn. It's at the end of the Orphan's turn, not the end of the round, right? At the end of each of the Orphan's turns for each other monster within range 2, he heals for 5 and makes them suffer 5. So killing these guys will be really good for me. But also him making them suffer 5 means they'll die faster. So even if he gets his heal 15, he could heal up to 30 this next turn, but it's not really enough for him. So I think we're in really good shape. I think we just go fast and we let Bone Ball attack, and we tell Bone Ball to attack again with Command the Wretched. That seems really solid to me. I'll just short rest, I think. Thick Frost can go. There's no ice under him for Ice Uppercut. That would be nice, but we can't push him anyway. So I guess I'll just... I'm immobilized, so I can't Gift of the Mountain. I would like to Gift of the Mountain to hit all of these guys. But that's okay. I guess we'll just hit the boss with Ice Uppercut. And heal with Frost Eruption. Here... I guess I could hit the boss with Return to the Source. It doesn't do that much, but it's okay. And then I probably just want to go invisible. Maybe under pressure make these guys suffer 1. I don't know. Rune Machines are standing still. Oh, no. That's moving extra. So now if I go invisible, that means that these guys come over to the Orphan. But he will already have had his turn. Pyro, then Fist, then Orphan. So Bone Shaper is going to use Boots to go first. So on Bone Shaper, we get Wraith. Pretty sure Wraith is in range. Or is in range to move and be in range. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Does 1 damage. Bone Ball goes 1, 2. Oh. And attack for 8. Show me those blesses. No. Then I will command him to attack for 8. Okay, so he does 18. I didn't see what his health was. Okay, 5 more. I wish you could... Oh, it doesn't stack them up. And then I guess I have move 2 on Bone Shaper, so 1, 2, like this. I guess that means that Bone Ball will be the focus, won't it? Or no, it'll be Fist, because he... I guess he... It says he moves first and then performs other abilities. It can now move and focuses on moving towards A, then finds focus as normal. So he'll move and then attack, so he'll hit Fist. Pyro... I don't think there's any reason to do anything other than just attack the boss for 3. We'll make it advantaged. He can't be pushed, but it does 4. It'll set fire. I'll make these guys suffer 1, and I'll set leaf. And I loot. And I'm going to go ahead and go invisible with the Ghost Cloak. Then Fist will regen. Don't regen because I'm poisoned, but I'm not poisoned anymore. Attack the boss for 5. Oh, why did it not shuffle? That's the second time this scenario things haven't shuffled when they were supposed to. The attack for 5 does 7. Oh, I could have used... Oh, no, I'm strengthened from last turn, right? So it does 7 or 7. And I have 2 shield. So we'll take that. Let's make sure that other things shuffled if they were supposed to. Okay, no, this time we just haven't drawn the shuffle here. So this needs to shuffle this turn. And then we just have Rune Machines. Okay, and they didn't. They weren't supposed to shuffle last turn. Okay. It just occasionally forgets to shuffle. And then I can heal for 2. Oh, I can heal for 4 with Leaf? Do I even want to? I'll eat the ice to gain a bless, that's for sure. Should have done that first, but oh well. And then now my strengthen wears off. Orphan, he moves first, so he goes 1, 2, 3, because he moves with jump. Then he attacks, so he'll attack Fist. So attack for 6. I don't have my other shields, do I? No, so I take 6. I guess I do get brittled, don't I? And I will use my boots to move here. Um. Oh, Bone Ball's not reaching now. Oh, okay, and then this guy... Oh, wow, he heals a lot. I did not realize how much he was healing. So... all of those guys suffer 5, and he heals 25. Was he at 55? Okay, yeah, 25. So he healed a lot, but now a lot of his rune machines are dead. And still, he's... how far away is he? He's 55 health away. So... oh, I guess he has his heal 15s. So if he gets his heal 15, that could be bad. So maybe I need to be killing rune machines? I don't know. Oh, I guess I should have gone this way with Fist, and that would have pulled everything that way. Let's see. This guy goes 1, 2. This guy goes 1. This guy would see 1, 2, 3, or just 1. And then now this guy goes 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Or, no, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Okay, so the boss is very unlikely to heal through. We just need to get through all these ruin machines, which I think is doable. Now they're nice and clumped up, so maybe like an igneous path is pretty good. We need to do all of their attacks. So first, guy number 1 attacks Fist. It's attack for 0 because of my shielding, and so I take 0. And then guy number 3 attacks right here. Attack for 2. It'll deal 1. We'll use the Warden's Robes to prevent losing a tick. Then attack into Fist, attack into Fist. Those rolling shields, man. I take no damage. And I take 1, which will brittle to 2. Wow, those rolling shields came in handy. Okay, cool. That's done. I went invisible this turn, so I am still invisible, but I think I'm just going to Igneous Path and just do 1, 2, 3, 4 and make these guys suffer, make the boss suffer. I can even then move down here and push this guy through and make him suffer and die. So that'll be really good. Frost Eruption, I think, is going to be the play here, and I just go after Igneous Path. Oh, that's going to be a really bad speed. Yeah, I just don't have a good speed for it. That's okay. We'll do Frost Eruption, and we'll just try to push these guys through the hazards that created. And then we didn't lose any Bone Ball stacks here, which is nice. So we'll hit hard. We'll have to go really late, though. So Bone Ball probably will lose a bunch of stacks. Or I short rest. Let's see. I guess I'm okay with losing stacks. I don't know, maybe short resting would have been better. Is this going to be bad for me? No, this is fine. So the Orphan goes first. He moves 1, 2, 3, trying to get to A. Now there are no guys in range 2 of him. And he attacks Fist. But Fist outspeeds the rune machines, which is good. Pyro doesn't get to Igneous Path the Orphan, but that's okay as well. So attack for 8 into Fist. It does 9. Would I rather lose a card than take 9 damage? Oh yeah, I'd rather lose Gift to the Mountain. For sure. For sure, for sure. Then Pyro. So I think we are still going to... yeah, I want to clear through this so that Bone Ball can get involved. Oh, come on. So I get 3 XP. They each suffer 3. And we set fire. And then I can move here and eat the leaf to push this guy for 3. 1, 2, 3. And he'll die in this hex. And I get an XP. Done. Fist will regenerate off. Let's just hit the 1 health guy. I'm on the advantage side. The 1 health guy with Frost Eruption. He dies. Then this guy and this guy. I guess I'll advantage. No, I won't advantage. Bottom guy, then top guy. That does 3, and then top guy, it does 1. Wow, so this guy doesn't die. So I should have advantaged it. This guy gets pushed here and dies. And then this guy, I could push him 1, 2. And he has 1 health left because I pulled the -1. Wow, that is sad. Fist. Dang, I definitely could have balanced scales. Oh well. I have move 4. Should I just grab the chest? I don't see why not. I'm pretty sure... Oh. Not the item I thought it was. 226. I can use it in the scenario, right? During your attack ability, double the numerical value of the next attack modifier you draw. So, I mean, I can do this with a strengthened attack. With my balance scales and hope to draw it on the +3. It's still just not that amazing, though. Fist is done. Bone Shaper. Let's see. Let's Horn of Command the Wraith into the low guy. Not this. This. The Wraith into the guy with 1 health. And it kills him. And then now Bone Ball has attack for 8, so we need a +1. Easy. What is Wraith herself? Or, not Wraith. Bone herself doing? I can move forward and I can make a skeleton. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then suffer 1 and make a grave digging skeleton right here. And then let's give it a shield. Oh, figures died. Minifigures died. They died a while ago, but we'll just heal 1 into Bone Ball and gain the XP from it. And then we just have the Ruin Machine, who will just attack my skeleton here. He has 1 shield from Protective Scepter, so we need a - to survive. Beautiful. Easy game. All right, and now Bone Ball, it'll take a while, but he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's going to be 6 to get there. Probably 7, because he's going to move 1 to get to A. But then even if he's healing himself for 15 every round, I think we have enough stamina that we make it. I guess I just have to hope this guy doesn't self-destruct. If he self-destructs, that would be so devastating. So we just make a plan. Need to suffer 2 here. We just make a plan to kill it with Pyro. Return to the source. We don't need that. We get, like, almost nothing out of it. Also, I didn't lose Igneous Path, did I? So I just move... I move here, and I Heat Wave. That doesn't kill. How can I kill him? I guess move 5, jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heat Wave kills him. It's not what I want to have to do, but if he self-destructs, that's what I'll do. If not, I guess I just attack the boss for 2. I don't know. Fist is also, like, basically out of stamina here. I might have forgotten to recover a card at some point, but I think we'll just long rest. Honestly, this is going to come down to Bone Ball doing, like, the rest of the 80 damage, but I think it can. Okay, Ruin Machine's just hitting Skeleton, so we don't need to worry about that. Orphan is healing himself, so that could be scary, but we'll just have Pyro come over here and attack for 2. Does 4. And we're happy. Ruin Machine attacks the skeleton, and yeah, it kills it. That's okay. Oh, he was supposed to be there, but it's fine. Yeah, I suffered 1 damage for him to tank 2 attacks for me, so that was worth. He does not move. He just heals for 15, so that's going to be 91. Please tell me I'm going to be able to deal 91 damage. Wraith, 1, 2. Does 2. Bone Ball, 1, 2. Attack for 8. Does 10. I need to get Bone Ball in closer. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just going to take 2 turns, I guess. Bone Shaper gets to heal for 2, and I guess I don't really need to summon any skeletons anymore, do I? But maybe some of them are good. Command the Wretched is good. Flesh Shield I don't think I need, although the initiative is good. Fist. So Fist is ready to retire. Well, I guess I can't really say that because that's an actual word in this game. Fist is ready to take a nap. He's about to die of old age. But we'll go ahead and just move up and hit him with Ice Uppercut. And I guess this is Fist's final turn. Pyro. Once this guy reaches here, we can under pressure him for extra damage. Oh, and we can Deep Fury for a doubled hit. So maybe I'll start building Quenched Rage. I just need to get a hazard right under here. And then I can have a doubled hit potentially from my last thing. Fist will be faster, so Fist will be the focus as long as he doesn't get the multi-target move. We'll be golden there. I guess I flow the Black River, command the Wretched, and that can get Bone Ball all the way there. Cool. So Orphan's going fast. He'll reach A, but that's not a big deal. Fist comes up here. Hits him for 5. So we'll use the Unfettered Arm, and we'll use Balanced Scales. So attack for 5. We get the +3, so Unfettered Arm makes it +6. Double the numerical value of the next attack modifier you draw. And so that wouldn't have even worked with the Strengthen, but +3 was the first card that we drew. So he takes 11. Very good Fist. Very good. Then the Orphan moves here, targets Fist, and does 9 at disadvantage. Then the Bone Shaper, we get move 2, move 1, 2, 3, and then I'll just move him with Command the Wretched. And command him to attack for 8. And it does 8. Someday we'll draw those blesses we put in. Pyro reduces the damage of the attack, sets Leaf, and then just attacks for 2. Oh, and it crits. Alright, well, I'm in very good shape now. Oh, and Bone Shaper went here, because Bone Shaper had a free move too. I guess I'll summon a skeleton, and then just work on picking up all this loot, because why not? Initiative doesn't really matter. We'll just go late so that we don't get focused, right? And then here we just want to attack. And here we'll just long rest, and if he hits multiple targets, we can tank him. No, so he's going to attack Pyro, which is very bad, because we'll have to lose 2 cards. Unless he misses. It is disadvantaged. Disadvantaged attack for 9. No. We have to lose 2 cards. So that's very bad. We might not get a doubled hit, but I think Bone Ball wins the scenario by itself. He is in the thing, so I guess we'll do Under Pressure. So it's attack for 6, 5 because of Quenched Rage. And we miss again. Not been very lucky with that. 1, 2 doesn't quite reach. Oh, I guess I could have moved the Wraith extra with the Flow of the Black River, but too late. That was last turn. We'll just summon in a skeleton and then move on to loot. Grave Digging. And Bone Ball is still fully stacked up. So we needed to loot from last turn and loot from this turn. And Fist finishes the long rest and is exhausted. I guess it makes sense to move over here and summon Rotting Multitude. I don't know. We'll long rest Pyro. Oh no. Can I not get the Quenched Rage off? Because I long rest, I just get 1 more turn. So I cannot get Quenched Rage off. I'll long rest and I'll bring it down. We don't get the double. We can still get an attack for 6. I guess it won't be doubled with Deep Fury. Oh, now I can get an extra set of turns, and I can make him suffer 1. And I can put a hazard under him. And then I can get a doubled attack. So we will long rest so that we can pick the card. Oh. And then we'll just command an attack with Wrath of the Turned Earth. Orphan's healing, that's fine. So this goes here, and we get attack 1, and then attack 8. Okay, that's 9 damage. And then we'll move here and command an attack 9. It does 11. Pyro, just long rests. This guy just heals himself for 15. We were at 48, so that's 63. And I will lose Quenched Rage. And so we just Rain of Fire to put a hazard under him, and then next turn we Deep Fury under pressure. Here, do I want to long rest? The problem with long resting is he risks healing himself for 15, and I kind of feel like my best bet is just to Wrath of the Turned Earth him again. Let's bring down the Gravedigging Summon and just go fast and Wrath of the Turned Earth. He's healing again. Yeah, this is why I wanted to do that. So we attack for 1, and then we attack for 8. That's 10 damage total, and then we attack for 9. Oh, come on. Where are the blesses? Man, that sucks. I should have 3 blesses in here, right? Yeah, they're just... I'm just always missing. Dang, I had a lot of good modifiers left. Alright. Well. Pyro is just going to make a hazard here, which is going to make Bone Ball suffer 1. And then make this guy suffer 1, and then he heals 15. Ugh. Okay, we will command the Wretched. We just need to pull some crits. Here I can just short rest. I want to lose Rain of Fire. And so I will Deep Fury under pressure. Ooh. Oh, I go at 85 speed. Yeah, because I need Bone Ball to be the focus. Man, if he draws the multi-target range card. No, he drew Heal Self again. And I guess I'm first, but it doesn't matter much. All right, we get attack for 1, attack for 8, attack for 8. Okay, we deal 1 damage. We deal 9, so that's 10. Nice, and then 16, so that's 26. Finally. There we go, 26 damage, very nice. Then Pyro, we will double our next attack hitting an enemy in hazards, which, what do you know, he's in hazards. So this is attack for 6, 7, 14 advantage. Attack for 14 with advantage. And it does 16. So it does 1 because then he heals 15 after that. And Pyro is exhausted. But this is basically what we planned on, right? Oh, I also could have moved here on Bone Shaper's turn. Now we just need Bone Ball to finish it off. Orphan does get multi-target, but he can't move, so he just attacks at disadvantage. Attack for 7. It would deal 6, and so I can Warden's Robes to only take 4. And not lose a tick. Then attack for 1. It does 2, and attack for 8. It does 16, so that's 18. And let's see. I'm not going to worry about picking up just a little bit of loot. What's my thing? 3 hit points or fewer. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and suffer 2. to bring in... Oh, suffer 6. I feel like I've definitely missed XP, because I got 2 from this, 2 from this, and I've summoned a ton of skeletons. But we can get the Rotting Multitude out, and that will help. And the Orphan has already gone for this round, so we are new turn. Do I just long rest? Yeah, Orphan will tank. Or Bone Ball will tank. No, the Orphan will just heal 15. And so we get attack 1, attack 8. Do I have Horn of Command? Yes, I do have Horn of Command. So tell this guy to go here, and then this guy goes here. So attack 1, attack 8, attack 2, attack 2. That's 3. That's 11. I don't want the heal. That's 13. That is 17 damage. So long resting, he took 2 damage. Okay. I'd leave... Yeah, I'll definitely leave Rotting Multitude up. Just play these 2 cards. And we should just be able to... Oh, I got a +2 either element. Let's not lose this. Let's lose Command the Wretched. And then I can go Recycled Limbs here. I just need one of them to draw the Dark. And then I can summon Return Servant. Cool, we're first. So attack 1, attack 8. That's 10 damage. Attack 2. That's 14. Attack 2. Show me +2 Dark. Nope. All right, we deal 14. Well, it definitely doesn't even matter, right? Because now I will just Recycled Limbs. Grant all of my summons. Attack +1. So attack 2 from the Wraith. That does 4. And then attack for 9 from Bone Ball. Bone Ball did not suffer damage for so long. And we got there. And then I guess I have move 4 to pick up his loot. Because why not? Alright, good job, Bone Shaper. Good job, Bone Shaper. It took forever. It took absolutely forever to kill this guy. Way longer than I thought it was going to. But Bone Shaper put in a bit of work. Did we end up drawing all 3 of the blesses? We did. We did. The perk to kill a summon to get a bless might have been pretty decent here, but I guess that's what I'm taking because I'm level 9 now. Please tell me I got the wood. Is there wood in this scenario? I only picked up 6 loot. I really only picked up 6 loot. I thought it was so much more than that. Is there wood here? I see it. Oh, there's only 2. I really might not pick up my 2 piles of wood. That's hilarious. We'll read the end, then do the loot. Where is the item that I'm looking for? Oh, there's an item that I really want, and I thought it was in the chest in this scenario. But it was not, because it is not the Unfettered Arm. I'm gonna have to go looking for the item that I want. Metal scrapes against metal. Broken glass cracks against the steel walkway. The Orphan lies ruined beneath you, its frail body opened wide. It does not breathe, though the light behind its face swells and dims in an ever-weakening pulse. In its retreat, the Orphan drew you into a new chamber behind the central room, and now that the fight is over, the sheer strangeness of it dawns on you. Blinking lights, wire, and pipes line every wall. A small forest of geometric towers loom around you, and it's nothing less than a marvel. A wonder, no doubt, but for what purpose you cannot fathom. You will never, the Orphan cracks. Its voice is little more than a drowned whisper. You will never rule us again, the Unfettered. I take them from you, forever ruined. With this, the Orphan opens a panel near its broken body and enters a short code onto some sort of panel. Immediately, the thousands of lights on the tower around the chamber begin to extinguish themselves, a shroud of darkness falling over the room as you witness the Unfettered's extinction by proxy. Finally, the only light in the room is the fading blue glow of the Orphan's mask, hanging on just long enough to make one last proclamation. We die, but we do not yield. You're not certain how long you stand there. Time seems of little importance now. The orphan's final curse hangs in the air, taunting you for your choices. But what else could you have done? You ask yourself this question, but get only silence in return. You exit from the unfettered complex. Your exit from the unfettered complex takes longer than you'd like. The halls are dark now. The machines that marched through them for so long now sit empty, waiting for the dust to cover them in a shroud. You step carefully, saying nothing. When you reach the final door, you give a moment of pause. You will seal the unfettered in here. The orphan and all its great works will stay silent within. The immense stone doors will mark this place for what it is, a grave. The unfettered will sleep, now and forever. Or at least, you hope they will. Gain 1 morale. Key card, item 246. That doesn't really matter, but... Key card. 1 morale. Where were we? Gain 3 of each resource. Unlock Prism. Gain Unfettered Deactivated campaign sticker. Remove all unfettered events from Outpost events. Add Woe 64 and Woe 65 to Winter Outpost. Add 1 plus 50 to the guard deck. And lock out Automaton Uprising. Available. We need a plus 50 Unfettered. Beautiful. We need 3 of each resource. We need Woe 64, 65. Oh wait, not active, available. 64, 65. We need to remove the unfettered ones, but... Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to move this so that I could see. I guess there really aren't nearly as many as I thought there were. And then if we ever draw one, we can just accidentally... Or, if we accidentally draw one, we can just remove it at the time. Alright, that looks pretty good. I think I got him. I guess they're in the other outpost deck too, but... Summer Outpost. And we're supposed to remove them from the... From everything, but it's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Not nearly as many machine attacks in summer. We unlocked Prism. And... What else is there? Ah, the sticker. Unfettered Deactivated. And it looks like I did everything else. Where is my baton that I want? Unfettered Deactivated. Alright, back to town. Scenario 1. I did make sure I ended with 3 or fewer hit points, so I will take that. I hit level 9 here, so I think we'll take the kill a summon. Ooh, or maybe keep an ally alive. Yeah, we'll take the kill a summon. Did I delete the map? Oh, no, I didn't. Cool, because I haven't done loot yet. What about this? Fewer loot tokens than anyone else? No, Fist didn't get one. I totally could have gotten Fist one. I just forgot that I had that. I need 1. Oh, I already did the 1. 1 wood. And then 6. Wait, really? He got 1 of the 2 wood? Why? Alright, I get 1 wood, 18 gold, 3 metal, and a flame fruit. Flame fruit's nice. 1 wood, 18 gold is going to be 83. What did I say? 3 metal and a flame fruit. And we're just going to call this 8 out of 8 wood. Because I had to have forgotten one that I got at some point in time, right? Had to have. Which means that we can now go play Bone Shaper's Retirement. How do I retire? Kill 15 Ruin Machines. Okay, I was at 6. There were only 7 in this scenario. And I think I only killed 2 of them. Will give me credit for... Let's just say I'm at 14. Next Ruin Machine I kill, I retire on Fist. Because we are level 9 now. So, you know, kind of need to be moving along. I have really enjoyed Fist, though. Fist is a very fun character to play. I don't know how I rank him in terms of actual strength, because I do think that he's quite strong, and he has a lot of really interesting stuff that he does. I wonder how differently it would have played without a pyro. Like, I would love to play a Fist with a kelp, so that I can, like, run up to something and immobilize it, attack it with a poison dagger, and draw off the bedrock to brittle and poison it, and then it already has 3 negative conditions, and you literally just walk up to it on kelp and bane it, and it suffers 20, and wash, rinse, repeat, you know? Like, that just sounds like a lot of fun. Delete map. All right. Oh, we are up to 15 inspiration, so we do get a double retire. That is nice. That is nice. And this is the final week of summer. So, mark that. Summer outpost. We get attacked. When the sun sets for the evening, the ominous blood-red moon rises in its place. It washes rough crimson light over the landscape, painting the ocean in a flat maroon that gives the illusion of stillness. Some of the locals have pulled chairs outside, chatting and gambling with the guards in the monochrome moonlight. The red haze makes it impossible to spot the lurker marauders shuffling along the snowy beachfront, staying close to the ground, silent, inching closer to their victims. By sheer luck, a patrolling guard's torchlight illuminates a carapace sneaking up from the water. The lurkers seem to recoil from it as the alarm sounds. Tell the guards to light up the town and drown out the red moonlight. Option B, drive the lurker marauders back with the torches. Option A, I don't know. Does it make a difference? Okay. The lurkers seem pacified by the effects of the lit town, and they recede from any building brighter than the red dull moonlight, concentrating their attention on the targets that were slower with their flame. So, attack 20, target 1. Even numbered buildings, lowest number even building, so that's the hunting lodge. Attack for 20, and we've got 20 defense, so a 0 defense. I shuffled it. Wait. Where is the rest of my town guard deck? Is it just in here? Build your own town guard deck? No, because it doesn't have the zeros. Whatever. We defended it. Hopefully this will get reset and fixed next time. Hopefully. And we gain 3 hide. All right. I don't really even need to buy stuff, do I? Well, I might as well spend money on Fist because we're going to retire really soon, right? So, 12? And then 2 of everything. That's all done, so we can go into level ups. So, level 9, it's either... The next enemy that kills one of your summons this round gets baned, which I like that. I think it's pretty neat, pretty interesting. But also, I really enjoyed Bone Ball. Bone Ball did very well for me, so maybe there won't be that many summons available for them to kill. Damage to self to make all enemies within range 5 suffer 2. I just don't think so. I mean, it's fine for a bottom. It's like, it's not bad, but no. I'm much more interested in the Skeleton Sorcerer because it's like a way better version of the Wraith. No flying and less range. Well, same normal range, only less range because I enhanced the range. But all skeletons get +1 health, so pair it with solid bones to get 5 health skeletons and an enhancement to get 6 health skeletons. Whenever one of your summons kills an enemy with a ranged attack, generate either element, like yes please. Ignoring all self-damage does sound interesting, to just be able to spam out Rotting Multitude and stack it on myself sounds really good. I need more fast cards, and this is a very slow card, but I mean, this summon just seems so good. 6 health, good move, good range, good damage. I mean, if I had just summoned this on turn 1 of the last scenario, I think it would have stayed alive the whole time, and it would have dealt like 20 attacks. So it would have done much more damage than the Wraith. Plus the whole +1 health on all skeletons seems really good. So either half of this seems playable. I want to look back through to find some fast cards to add in. So I guess that would be a good argument for the... That's got to be the fastest card we have ever. But that's okay. We will take the Unholy Prowess summon because that seems fun. I don't think I killed 15 summons in that. I think it was kind of close. Oh, actually not really, because Bone Ball didn't even get unstacked. Like, maybe like a single time. So I actually probably only killed like 6 summons. Oh, well. And I summoned Wraith on the first turn, but I think Wraith got 1 kill. So masteries are impossible. Level 9 on Fist, there is just no doubt in my mind. I'll look at what the other one is. Let's see. Frozen Spike. Attack 3 in a circle pattern. Range 3. Push 1. Consume ice to create 3 1-hex icy terrain tiles and featureless hexes of the attack ability. I mean, you could make a lot of icy terrain, but eh. The bottom, move 6, make something suffer 3, and set ice. That's good, but like, is that a level 9? Is that really a level 9? When on the other side, you have Rock Slide, but better. Create 3 1-hex obstacles and empty hexes within range 4. And set Leaf. It's literally just Rock Slide. But also, you attack all of them for 2, but consume Leaf to make it attack for 3. And then on the bottom, shield 2, retaliate 4, make Leaf. I mean, it's just so good. We've been like really focused on Leaf, so we'll throw that in. Probably take out Piercing Pummel. I don't know. I'd have to reassess my cards before next time, but this sounds like so much fun. Also, like, making obstacles with Pyro in there is so good. We had to have leveled up here as well. We almost leveled up twice because it was a 3-chain link. So level 7. Swelter or Erupting Rage. Attack 4, push 2. You may push the target into hexes with obstacles. In each case, replace the obstacle with hazard, and they suffer hazard damage. That is quite good with Fist's level 9 card. On the bottom, create a hazard. Move 3, create a hazard. Swelter, designate a hex containing a hazardous terrain tile. Destroy the tile. To perform attack 3, target all enemies occupying or adjacent to the hex with Pierce 2. Man, that's really good. And then on the bottom, all enemies in the same room as you suffer damage equal to the number of hazardous tiles in the room, up to a maximum of 5 per enemy. So you just do igneous path with boots, and then next turn make everything in the room as you suffer 5. Honestly, Erupting Rage does sound fun to try. And the absolute best place to use it, I think, is going to be with a Bring Down the Mountain Fist. But Swelter seems way too good to not. I mean, attack 3, target all adjacents with Pierce 2 is really good. And then very, very, very easy to be in a room with 5 hazards to get that loss. So that seems pretty free. It doesn't matter because those cards aren't going to stay there anyway. What perk am I getting? Let's see. I don't really want to add cards because I love pairing Gauntlet with Spyglass, drawing those rolling pushes. So let's just replace... Yeah, we'll replace a 0 with a wound. That's fine. And I need to play boat sled climbing missions. Doable. It's doable. I do not know how I make the the potion that I need. Maybe I'll just try these 3. Because I have 3 herbs and I don't know what this makes. Arrowvine, Flame Fruit, Rockroot. What is that? Arrowvine, Flame Fruit, Rockroot. This is definitely not the... Is this the jumping potion? I know it has a Flame Fruit, and I feel like it's in this bottom left quadrant. So it might be any of these is the jumping potion. Let's just make this, though, because that's what we have. Major Fire Shield. I guess that goes to Fist. Definitely the best of the characters I have for it. And Fist has a new potion slot, so... Sorry, Pyro. We cannot get your best in slot potion. Just cannot find it. Alright, all done. GG. The machines have been defeated.